National Electrical Code, or NEC, has never explicitly specified nominal voltages as 110 volts and 220 volts. Historically, for one-phase systems, the nominal voltages were 115 volts and 230 volts, while for three-phase systems, they were 208Y/120 volts and 460Y/277 volts. In the 2005 edition of the NEC, a significant change occurred. The nominal voltage for one-phase systems shifted to 120 volts and 240 volts, and for three-phase systems, it moved to 208Y/120 volts and 480Y/277 volts. The primary reason for this alteration was to harmonize the NEC with the standards established by the International Electrotechnical Commission, or IC. To delve deeper into the history of the NEC and to access past editions, a valuable resource is the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, website. The NFPA is the organization responsible for publishing the NEC. Reviewing older editions of the NEC can provide insights into the evolution of electrical installation practices and the reasoning behind changes in the code over time. Understanding the historical context of electrical codes is beneficial for electricians and anyone working with older electrical systems. It helps in deciphering the design principles employed in wiring existing structures. For instance, consider the older code requirements regarding bathroom light switches. These codes often mandated that such switches be located outside the bathroom entrance. Similarly, early codes stipulated specific requirements for kitchen appliance circuits, sometimes requiring only a single circuit for the entire kitchen. Knowing when specific articles or requirements were initially introduced or changed within the NEC provides electricians with valuable context. It enables them to anticipate and understand the characteristics of electrical systems in homes or commercial buildings based on the year of construction. This knowledge is crucial for troubleshooting, renovating, or upgrading electrical systems in older buildings while adhering to contemporary safety standards and code requirements. This involves firstly understanding the original design and secondly adapting it to modern needs and regulations. It also involves ensuring that any modifications or additions comply with current NEC standards. This historical awareness enhances an electrician's ability to work safely and effectively on a wide range of electrical installations, both old and new. The knowledge of the code's evolution assists in making informed decisions about repairs, upgrades, and new installations, ensuring compliance and safety in all electrical work. When reviewing older NEC editions, it's crucial to pay attention to sections covering calculations and examples. These sections often illustrate how the specified nominal voltages were used in practical applications. For instance, in the 1981 NEC, Article 900B, the examples section specified nominal voltages of 115 volts and 230 volts for calculations. By examining these examples, one can understand the rationale behind the voltage choices and their impact on circuit design and load calculations. Understanding the evolution of these calculations is vital for accurately assessing the capacity and safety of older electrical systems. Furthermore, when working on older installations, it is essential to be aware of changes in grounding and bonding requirements. The NEC has undergone significant revisions in these areas over the years. Older systems may not have the same level of grounding and bonding protection as modern systems. Upgrading the grounding and bonding in older installations can significantly improve safety and reduce the risk of electrical shock or fire. These upgrades should be performed in accordance with current NEC standards. Similarly, changes in overcurrent protection requirements such as circuit breaker and fuse sizing should be carefully considered. Outdated overcurrent protection devices may not provide adequate protection against overloads and short circuits. Replacing these devices with modern, appropriately sized breakers or fuses is crucial for ensuring the safety of the electrical system. In addition to voltage and grounding, changes in wiring methods are also noteworthy. Older installations may use wiring methods that are no longer permitted by the NEC, such as knob and tube wiring or cloth-insulated wiring. While these wiring methods may have been acceptable when initially installed, they can pose safety hazards due to deterioration or damage over time. Replacing these outdated wiring methods with modern wiring methods such as non-metallic sheet cable or electrical metallic tubing is recommended to improve safety and prevent electrical problems. Finally, it is important to remember that electrical codes are constantly evolving to reflect new technologies, safety concerns, and best practices. Staying up to date on the latest NEC requirements is essential for all electrical professionals. This can be achieved through continuing education courses, attending industry conferences, and regularly reviewing the latest edition of the NEC. A comprehensive understanding of the NEC, both past and present, is vital for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical systems in all types of buildings. Understanding the rationale behind past code changes is also important. For example, the shift from 115 volts/230 volts to 120 volts/240 volts was driven by several factors, including the increasing use of electronic equipment that required a more stable voltage supply. The higher voltage levels also allowed for more efficient power transmission over longer distances. Knowing the reasons behind these changes can help electricians make informed decisions about how to upgrade or modify older systems while ensuring compatibility with modern equipment. Another important aspect of reviewing older NEC editions is to understand the requirements for specific types of equipment and installations. For example, older codes may have different requirements for the installation of electric heaters, air conditioners, or swimming pool equipment. Understanding these differences is crucial for ensuring that older equipment is installed and maintained safely and in compliance with the applicable codes. In addition, older codes may have different requirements for the spacing and support of electrical conductors. These requirements are designed to prevent overheating and ensure the long-term reliability of the wiring system. When working on older installations, it is essential to carefully inspect the wiring and ensure that it is properly supported and protected. The NEC is not just a set of rules and regulations, it is a comprehensive guide to electrical safety. By understanding the history and evolution of the code, electricians can gain a deeper appreciation for the principles of electrical safety and make more informed decisions about how to design, install, and maintain electrical systems. Moreover, the NEC is a living document that is constantly being updated to reflect new technologies and safety concerns. Therefore, it is essential for all electrical professionals to stay up to date on the latest code changes. This can be achieved through continuing education, professional development, and regular review of the NEC. In addition to the NFPA website, other resources for finding older NEC editions include libraries, historical societies, and online archives. Many universities and colleges also maintain collections of historical documents, including older versions of the NEC. These resources can provide valuable insights into the evolution of electrical codes and practices. Finally, it is worth noting that the NEC is not the only electrical code in use around the world. Other countries have their own electrical codes and standards. While there are many similarities between these codes, there are also some significant differences. Therefore, it is important to be aware of the applicable codes and standards when working on electrical installations in different countries. In summary, reviewing older editions of the NEC is a valuable exercise for anyone involved in the electrical industry. It provides insights into the evolution of electrical practices, helps to understand the design principles of older installations, and enables electricians to make more informed decisions about repairs, upgrades, and new installations. By staying up to date on the latest code changes and understanding the historical context of the NEC, electrical professionals can ensure the safety and reliability of electrical systems in all types of buildings. In addition to the technical aspects, understanding the historical context of the NEC can also provide valuable insights into the social and economic factors that have shaped electrical practices. For example, the introduction of new electrical technologies, such as electric lighting and appliances, had a profound impact on society. The NEC played a crucial role in ensuring the safe and widespread adoption of these technologies. Similarly, changes in building codes and construction practices have influenced the way electrical systems are designed and installed. By understanding these broader historical trends, electricians can gain a more complete understanding of the electrical industry and its role in society. Another important aspect of reviewing older NEC editions is to understand the rationale behind specific code requirements. For example, the NEC includes detailed requirements for the grounding and bonding of electrical systems. These requirements are designed to prevent electrical shock and ensure the safety of people and equipment. By understanding the scientific principles behind grounding and bonding, electricians can better appreciate the importance of these requirements and ensure that they are properly implemented. Similarly, the NEC includes requirements for the overcurrent protection of electrical circuits. These requirements are designed to prevent overloads and short circuits, which can cause fires and damage equipment. By understanding the principles of overcurrent protection, electricians can select and install the appropriate overcurrent devices for each circuit. In addition to the technical requirements, the NEC also includes administrative provisions that govern the enforcement of the code. These provisions specify the roles and responsibilities of electrical inspectors, contractors, and homeowners. Understanding these administrative provisions is essential for ensuring compliance with the NEC and for resolving any disputes that may arise. Finally, it is important to remember that the NEC is a consensus-based code that is developed through a process of public input and review. Anyone can submit proposals for changes to the NEC, and these proposals are carefully considered by code-making panels. This process ensures that the NEC reflects the best available knowledge and practices. In conclusion, reviewing older editions of the NEC is a valuable way to gain a deeper understanding of electrical practices and the evolution of the electrical industry. By understanding the historical context, the technical requirements, and the administrative provisions of the NEC, electricians can become more knowledgeable and effective professionals. The knowledge gained from reviewing older NEC editions is also invaluable for those involved in historic preservation and restoration projects. When working on older buildings, it is essential to understand the original electrical systems and to ensure that any repairs or upgrades are done in a way that is both safe and historically accurate. This requires a thorough understanding of the electrical codes and practices that were in effect at the time the building was constructed. For example, when restoring a historic home, it may be necessary to replace outdated wiring or equipment. However, it is important to do so in a way that preserves the historic character of the building. This may involve using reproduction wiring and fixtures, or carefully concealing new wiring behind existing walls and ceilings. In addition to the NEC, other resources that can be helpful for historic preservation projects include historical building codes, architectural drawings, and photographs. These resources can provide valuable information about the original electrical systems and how they were installed. Finally, it is important to consult with qualified professionals who have experience in historic preservation. These professionals can provide guidance on how to preserve the historic character of a building while ensuring that it meets modern safety standards. By combining a thorough understanding of the NEC with expertise in historic preservation, it is possible to restore older buildings in a way that is both safe and historically accurate. Therefore, understanding the NEC involves understanding it from different perspectives: technical, historical, social, economic, and administrative, and will make you an accomplished professional in the electrical field.